welcome back to another episode. I've flatted all the boot, I've flatted all the core section, I've flatted all the front wings. I've sealed it up twice, done it twice, just to make sure that I've rubbed it all in the cracks. Got absolutely everywhere. I think I've got everywhere now. I'm going to show you what I've done. So I've done all inside there, done all inside that back bit up there. Tried to get best I can. I've tried to make it as neat as possible. Sometimes it's difficult. I'm not a fan of this. I've done inside there. I've done these edges, but when I painted it, I'll make sure I've got them all from when I turn it upside down. I've done all these. I've wrapped a bit around the thread. Now the only thing I can say is that the last time I used the sealer it must have gone off, so I stopped using it. I think it looks okay. That's difficult to get. I'm not looking forward to try and paint that. I've done that thing, I've done there. If that's what I'm looking at, I can't really see what I'm pointing the camera at. Down in there. Oh, I forgot. I just need to show you something in here. I only noticed it. I've never seen anybody mention it in any other videos, so just give us a sec. Alright, so this is going to be dark, so I've got a torch, and I hope I can show you what I'm looking, what I see. I'll fall over. Right, so down in there, don't know whether you can see it, there's a massive gap. I'm going to have to get some sealer in there. You see it where it's all rusting? Because there's bare metal. So I need to get some sealer down in there. Get some epoxy. But yeah, I need to seal down there. Right, I've done a coat. That is horrible. That's horrible to do that. It looks a right mess, but luckily for me, it's you can't see any of it. Yeah, I'm not happy about that. But I've got to get another coat because it's not covered properly. Getting down in those bottom corners, yeah, it's unreal. I've also started on these, so I know that that sits there. I know that that sits there, and I'm sure it's for the fuel lines. Now this thing here, I can't remember whether it goes there or like that. I think that's what it does. So it screws into those, but I haven't got a clue what it is. It's like a black box. There's like a black circular box that goes in there. I ain't got a clue. So I've got those to prep and get in epoxy. I've got those in epoxy. Those are brand new, but I don't really want to get brand new ones of these because there's nothing wrong with them apart from a bit of rust. So I've got another coat to put on that, and then we're pretty much ready to go on with some epoxy. I've got to mask the engine bay up. Like I said, I'm coming off that line there, that sealed line. And I'm just going to epoxy to there. I don't know whether I might come off that bit there. So off the toe board. And just epoxy there, mask up, engine bay up. I want to cut these out because I want to be able to spray through the lights. Because I don't know how I'm supposed to get under there. So I could get it from that angle. How am I supposed to get under there? How am I supposed to get down there? But the car, I'm going to turn the car on its side. So I'm ready now anyway. I've just got to buy the Raptor. Right, we're ready. Just got to degrease and we're ready for some Raptor. I got all the stuff yesterday and I've just been in today. I've just come in today and done some masking. I've got to put some cardboard down on the floor just to protect the floor a little bit. Not from the paint, but from the dirt on the floor into there. I'm going to hoover the floor a little bit. But let me show you. So we've got the car on its side as far over as it can go, and I've stopped it where I can just sort of get up there. I can get underneath, and I've taped up everywhere. And hopefully it'll keep. That's going to be interesting getting in there, but I'll be doing this tomorrow. I've just got a couple of holes to tape up and some bolts. I've done all those as well. I didn't want Raptor all over those. I'll just touch those up with a bit of black paint. Oh, I've missed two. So, and I'm going to there. I've just got a couple of areas that I need to put some sealer in, which is down in that bottom corner down there. The lighting's not brilliant in here because I've had to tape half of the light up, and then I've only got these little things that go there. But we're actually at some sort of a milestone with this floor. Started this floor 2 years ago, and now look at it, it's ready for paint. I never expected myself to get this far, but I mean, the excitement's building to see some paint on this thing. All the bolts and everything, I've put some tape in them. Don't want any paint going in there, and I've just got these to do here. I don't seem to have taped that up from the back. Right, tomorrow it's paint time. Just to let you know as well, this will be a matte finish, so it won't be a clear finish. If I put clear coat on it, the stuff that's going on it, Raptor, is really protective. There's not going to be shine on it, because if a stone hits the clear coat's just going to be brittle, and it'll peel off, and water will get underneath it, things like that. So it's just going to be stone chip, and that's it. I'll not be putting any more colour on it, won't be putting any more clear on it. It is what it is, that's it, that's what the finish is. So it's going to be a matte finish, and I'm okay with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with a nice shiny floor, but you know, for me, once the Raptor goes on, that's it. There's nothing, I won't be basing clear in it. So like I said, if a stone hits it, which it's bound to do, because in there, when the wheel's spinning around, stones are going to hit that. Usually that's why they rust a lot around these areas. So when the stone hits that Raptor, nothing's going to happen. So that's all I'll be doing. So I'll be just Raptoring it, that's it. Right, I've got my British Racing Green. I've got a little, my wife's measuring cup. She told me I weren't measuring scales to do a baking. She told me I weren't allowed to use it, but I've took it anyway. But put some cling film over it. Right, so I've got my bed liner as well. So I bought it in a pack of 4. So Mark Draper did his, and he said he didn't have enough, and I asked him how much he used, and he said about somewhere between 6 and 8. But if you buy, that's a pack of 4, so I bought 2 packs. You get your hardener. I'm going to put 100 ml of colour in it, and then there's your hardener. So you fill your hardener to that line, pop it in there, a tenth of colour in there, 100 grams, and away we go. And then I'm going on, I've just got to be careful banging my head on there all the time. Now I'm going on with colour. I've degreased it. Let's do this. That were intense, that. I didn't know whether it were going to go okay. I didn't know whether it were going to go really bad. I've never used tinted Raptor. I've used Raptor, but not tinted. So it was totally different. Shaking it up and all that. And it looks absolutely delicious. So I've got to leave that to dry now. Getting down into the back of there weren't as difficult as what I thought. I used 5 litre on it. So that's 5 litre of paint, and my trainers are sticking. Got paint on the floor. But look at that. That is delicious. We got as much as we could in there. When I turn it over, you need to check right behind back of there. But down there, you can imagine stones hitting that. Once that dries off, it'll be rock solid. Like I said, it'll dry matte. So we're all right with that. Loads in that area. Put more there. Put more in that corner. I put more in that area, and that one, and obviously that one. And I've taped all the holes up. It's not very good lighting in here, so it's I can hardly see what I was doing myself. But that is the first massive part of the car painted. That's a big milestone, that, to get that painted. You know, all that 4 layers of metal that were all there, and now look at it. You know, there were a lot of paint in that area. we've done it. So that's it now. Now I need to start painting epoxy in the rest of the car. I don't know what I'm going to start with. I might start with the boot lid. The back panel, should I say, a boot lid. Might start with back panel. I've got 3 bottles left over of this Raptor stuff, so I'm probably going to do like Simpsons Classics did, where the door car covers. I'm going to Raptor that. I'm going to Raptor inside the bonnet, you know, the back of the bonnet, and I'll probably base and clear over them to make them shiny. And I'm also going to do the other side of the floor. I'm not doing the cross member. I want that shiny because you can see that when there's no carpet covers it. So it's going to be on the inside of the floor. It's going to be on the inside of the boot, just on the floor and the wheel arches, and then I'll base and clear it all to make it shiny. There's this I'm not making shiny. I'm leaving that as it is because those stones, when they hit that, like I said, they're like concrete. Nothing's going to hit the boot or anything inside the boot, so I'm going to use the rest of it in the boot, in the car, on the back of the bonnet, and in the behind the door cards, just for a bit of more soundproofing. But that I'm in love with it. Just put a nice little smile on my face. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one when we start doing something else. Now that's it for that. That's the floor done, finished. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.